to the CS Cafe, where we do a little storytelling, mix a little poetry, and seduce your mind. Welcome back. Aren't y'all just tired of people putting their expectations off on you? Well, I got this piece I like to call Fuck Your Expectations. The flaws of those before me continue to wreck my existence beyond my scars. Tell me why the microscopic examination of her flaws falls back to the memory of what you used to do. Your expectation is like crawling up a stripper pole wiped down with olive oil. Can't ever get to the top because you wanted the failure. Count it bad that our young girls never made love. Ain't ever been in love but sure know how to fuck. See, we fucking for competition like Ronnie on Players Club, but don't you dare be Ebony. See, every lip verb is a lash across the adjectives that wrapped around my mental health. To wake me out the cocoon too soon is death to me. Three Stooges couldn't slap a jackass hard enough to make me write the sign going bananas. Walked myself into a mental institution for silence. The only way to shut you up is to inject Xanax in your urethra. See, imbeciles cloud the judgment of the Scrooges who never remembered how it felt in places beneath them. Tell me why the pressure of cooking bees in alphabet soup is the heightened anxiety to jumping off parking decks in a concrete sea of blood. When best becomes second rate to your pedestal GPA, then that's a problem we gotta check. Being the counterfeit to your success is shortcoming. We never live up to the measurement. The expectation that I would repeat a generational curse that was obsessed with my future was a death warrant I wasn't going to let you keep signing. Drowning in shallow waters of shattered mirrors that paint pictures of my reflections between decades, I cannot tell the truth of what I've been through because that memory may be of no recollection to you. The expectation of declassifying my womanhood because I ain't having order of submission under a sir who cannot night vision my existence standing in plain sight. Am I less of a woman if no one ever puts a ring on it? I'm not here for your timers that count me a failure because I stand for my dreams before marriage. Tell me why a man cannot make partner without a wife, but a woman has less of a life if she does not have a school of Madelines trailing behind. Hold the expectation that discredits the mother who throws pussy to the government for its assistance, but flunked out because the man was such a coward that he walked out, leaving her to blame for the demise of her family. Can you see the pain of figuring out y equals mx plus b? While trying to calculate the late payments of what child support was supposed to be. The expectation of being an American but cremating your identity before citizenship. Who are we really? To be black in America, but cannot wear our crowns because they do not adhere to standards that cannot give me the summation of my beauty. What is good in bad hair? Why is kinky bad but curly good? The objective of young girls looking in overgrown mirrors trying to relax their heritage because it does not fit in. The snake that played telephone through generations but never got it right. The queen across the Atlantic told me I was a goddess in my own right. But you see, once that voice reached my generation, my looks was outcasted as not right. How can I love all of me if you cannot teach yourself to love all of you so I can mirror what you do? The expectation of having to figure out adulthood at 18 when I'm not used to learning what you do is a system predestined for failure, and I don't know how long it'll take to succeed. Am I a failure for not knowing how to just be? The expectation of the life my mother and father lived veered over me. That one foul turn of my feet in the wrong direction and I'm deemed repeating a cycle I never spun on. Don't put me in a cycle I don't spin in. The violent expectation that siblings toggle for the better success. How come the anxiety I never knew I had elevates when my success is seen as a failure compared to theirs? Our identities are not identical and our success does not ride the same train, so get the fuck fuck out my brain. The expectations of society are mere fallacies and opinions that should hold no merit behind the eyes. Yet we coddle opinions because we haven't learned to be emotionally free. How can we mature our emotional library if we're still stuck in the children's section? Minds cannot afford to stay a sitting duck lurking in a child's place. Bodies full grown, but minds still sucking the pacifiers of another language. The expectation of moving forward without studying the ascendance of my DNA is dumbfounding. How can we study our ancestors if all make pacts to take the truth to their graves? See, expectations are like cemented blocks on top of backs that are supposed to rise when heavily weighed down, never learning to become our own because heavy is the ground. I cannot do what is expected of me. If your expectations hangs me from a tree, the expectation to achieve with total disregard for my mental health is poison I refuse to consume. To protect my mental stability, I take an eviction notice across your lips, forced to sign an NDA. To guard my mental safety, I revoked all citations. So respectively, fuck your feelings. And count it off. 3, 2, 1. Go fuck your expectations. Thanks for tuning in to the CS Cafe. Did we ride your mind tonight? Did you feel good? Tune in next time because you don't wanna miss this.